This is from the Manchester Regional Board of Education. They've been very busy. And the Haldon Public School Board of Education. They propose that NJSBA include additional language in its manual of positions and policies on education, requiring a municipal governing body to give notice and an opportunity to be heard to the local Board of Education and the public concerning the municipality's desire to move the school board election to November. The Resolution Subcommittee recommends approval of this resolution with the following substitute resolved language, which would create additional policy language at File Code 9112 to be included in NJSBA's Manual of Positions and Policies on Education. So if you turn to page 83. The NJSBA believes that a Board of Education and the public should, in addition to the notice requirements of the Open Public Meetings Act, receive additional notice and an opportunity to be heard whenever a municipal governing body determines to move the school board election. This time, I'll entertain a motion to approve this resolution with the substitute policy language shown in blue on the overhead.
Jeff Fisher, Passaic County,
Okay.
Manchester Regional. We move the resolution with the substitute resolve.
Thank you. Is there a second? Mr. McDevitt has a second. Okay. Discussion.
I'll be real brief. For those of you who aren't aware, our election was moved, and then the way we found out was a reporter called our superintendent the day after the council meeting and says, "So what do you think about the fact that your election is going to be in April?" We had no advice or consent, and without our knowledge, boom, it was gone. We made the decision last year and again this year that we wanted to keep it there. To avoid to clear up any confusion that this resolution only affects those 41 districts that are still holding April elections, what happens in 2 more years, okay? When that 4-year cycle is over and people are at the council meeting screaming about their property taxes and a council decides, you know what? The hell with the Board of Ed. Let's put their election back in April and let the voters decide on their budget again, okay? So this affects everybody. All we're asking is the common courtesy of let us know you're going to do it, let us have some say in it, let the public have some say in it. I would just briefly like to say thank you. The resolution, the third resolution that we submitted that was we withdrew because of prior policy is now actually thanks to Chris Jones. I don't know if Chris is still here in the room.
Right here.
One of our okay, Chris, thank you. Thanks to his action, it's now a bill sponsored by 2 of our assembly people. And we're hoping to move forward on that. So thank you, Chris, for that.
Okay.
That was on getting non-public transportation aid limited. And finally, real quick, I just like if you would, anybody here knows what Congressman Bill Pascrell, Senator Nellie Poe, NJSBA outgoing President Barbara Kasation, and NJSBA's own Ray Penny have in common. Last week, all 4 of them were actually awarded by the Passaic County Education Association, the teachers union in our county, the Friends of Education Award. And I must say, Passaic County is a little different, but I want to congratulate Ray on a well-deserved.
Stand up, Ray. Come on.
John Kendall from Haddon Township Board of Education. I respectfully rise in opposition to the resolution simply because while I'm in favor of open communication, I believe it's a moot point because members of the board should stay in touch with the town government all the time. They can stay in touch with the town government all the time and address any situation at any meeting and ask questions. So it's already part of the United States of America, and it's a moot point, to do this. So you have that right already, and you should exercise it all the time. Thank you.
Okay, resolution passes. And thank you to Jeff Fisher and the Manchester and Haldon Board of Ed. Thank you.